Hello everyone, Skids here, and today we're gonna have an Alien Isolation special, and we're gonna take a look at few of the Alien mods. So let's start off. Oh, what the hell is that sound behind me? Is that a fucking alien? Welcome to Fallout New Vegas Alien Special. Today we're gonna take a look at few Alien Isolation inspired mods that are found on Nexus. There were not many of them, and I was honestly expecting at least a bit more, because I thought that there were a lot of Alien fans around here, but I guess not. So yeah, if you find any other good mods other than those that I selected, feel free to post them down in the comments or just let me know, and maybe I'll feature them or at least include their links in the description. Now I personally only found 4 mods, and 3 of them were made by the same modder, and if you've been on Nexus recently you probably know which mods I'm referring to. And yes, I'm referring to 3 mods made by Toad34Russ. This guy made Alien Isolation inspired Flamer, Magnum Revolver, Maintenance Jack, and also Ripley's suit. Now let's take a look at each one of them. First let's start off with our Apparel, which is the Ripley's suit that she wears throughout the whole game. Now you can find it along with all the other mods including Flamer and Magnum in Doug Mitchell's house in Good Springs. This suit also comes with the before mentioned Maintenance Jack in one mod. As you can see, the suit is very detailed, it looks very similar to the one Ripley wears in game. You can even see that she has her name written on it at the left boob. I'm not sure if it was directly imported to Fallout New Vegas. I think it was not, because that is prohibited at Nexus, so I guess that Taurus made the model himself, but he was just inspired by it. I'm not sure exactly, but either way it looks amazing. It is highly detailed, it is of course females only, and I think it is compatible with any body type since it doesn't show any skin. Now I know it is not lore friendly, but you know, we're taking a look at alien inspired things today, so obviously not many things are gonna be lore friendly. But nevertheless, a great and amazing suit, and if you feel like role playing as an Ripley in Fallout New Vegas, then this one is definitely for you. Now the second part of this mod is Maintenance Jack. Now, Ripley finds this Maintenance Jack in like first hour of the game or so, and it is a very useful item throughout the whole game. Now in Fallout New Vegas it looks amazing as well, very similar to the original one in Alien Isolation. It has lots of details, the textures are amazing, reflection maps look great as well. I especially love at the top of it, all those little details on the hammer itself, and as you can see it just generally looks amazing. Now the second and third mod are both firearms. First let's take a look at Magnum Revolver, which got very popular on Nexus, and it almost got 400 endorsements because, you know, it simply looks amazing. Again, it was inspired by Alien Isolation, just like all the guns and apparel I'm featuring in this episode. It looks amazing. Again, tons and tons of details on this weapon, and I have to say I really loved the weapon model even in the original Alien game, and in Fallout it just looks even better. The details and just its general look really appealed to me. It kinda has a bit of retro and futuristic look at the same time. I'm not sure how to describe it properly, but you can see it on the screen right now and you can make your own judgment. Most of you probably already have it in game, because it, like I said, it was very popular, and you can see the reason why. Now it uses the basic Magnum reload animation that fits it as well, so there are no problems with animations whatsoever. In combat it was a little bit overpowered, it had no problem taking out any enemies I used it against. So yeah, it may be a little bit overpowered, but otherwise there is nothing bad about this weapon and I definitely recommend it. And the last Alien Isolation inspired weapon I'm gonna show you today is the Flamer, again made by Toad34Russ. Now this Flamer, for me at least, it has a really futuristic look. You know, since Alien happens in future, it obviously should have a futuristic look, and personally I think that this weapon model is the best one of them all. I especially loved all the details like the propane tank on it, the 2 handles, or especially the top of it where you can see the little hose connecting the fuel tank and the top of the barrel. Now there are a few special things about this Flamer. It has a longer distance than the vanilla Flamer. It is upgradable with fuel tank and beam splitter, and there are small problems with animations on it, especially the one on the second handle where the hands just kind of floats and is nowhere near holding it, and that looks kind of weird as you can see on the screen, but otherwise I think it is very Very good. It also has longer burning effects, 2K textures, just like the Magnum Revolver I mentioned before. So yeah, generally great weapons. And now let's take a look at the format, which is not made by terrorists, and it is actually like 2 years old. And it is Clementine, the alien companion, the alien you could see at the beginning of the video. She comes from Monster Mod by Dogtown1. And if you wanna have her in your game, you of course have to have the mod I just mentioned installed. Now Clementine can be found again in Goodsprings. As soon as you teleport there or you load your save in Goodsprings, she will come running to you. And let me be honest, she can be a little bit annoying, especially her sound effects that are custom and probably taken from the Monster Mod. And she also has a ridiculous follower distance. I mean, she just stays in place until you're like 100 meters away from her. I know that the mod was made in June 2012, and I don't know, I'm not sure if companion wheels and stuff like that were already being made, but I think that she should have at least some kind of commands, but I don't think she's going to be updated anytime soon, since the last update was done day after the upload. So yeah, but if you feel like having an alien following you in your game, then she's perfect for you. Now I wanted to test her out in combat, since I wanted to test out if the alien is as strong as it is in the films and the original game. And so I decided, since we are already not lore friendly in this episode, to take her into battle against Star Wars robots. So I went to Yangtze Memorial, where these robots spawn, and as you can see, she had no fucking problems with them. I mean, she literally owned all of them. After she owned all this usual spawning robots, I spawned another 15 of them, and she still took quick care of them. So I decided to take Clementine for a bigger challenge. And the bigger challenge were 3 Mother Deathclaws. Yeah, there she struggled a little bit. I had to help her a little bit. Yeah, you wouldn't think that Ripley would fight it alongside the alien now, wouldn't you? And eventually we managed to beat them off. So yeah, she's a pretty strong companion. She also uses Deathclaw animations, as I expected she would use. And yeah, she's generally a great companion, except for those annoying sounds and follower distance. And so yeah guys, I guess that's it for this little small quick alien isolation special. I'm sorry it was not longer, or there weren't any, you know, other mods included, but I seriously couldn't find any other alien inspired mod on Nexus or on the internet, and so I just went with what I had. Next video should be a little bit more specific. I wanted to ask you guys what kind of microphone I should buy, since I'm planning to upgrade, since, you know, Christmas is coming and I gotta choose a present, you know, and so I wanted to buy a new microphone. So I'm asking you guys on what microphone should I buy. My budget is around 50 to 120 euros, and so yeah, feel free to just suggest any microphones. I will also make a separate video about it so that people will notice it. And yeah guys, I guess that's it. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like if you did, tell me what you think about it in the comments, subscribe for more Fallout, Skyrim, DayZ and Stalker content, and I'll see you next time.